Good day. Today we're going to do lesson plan 4, term 2, grade 3. Remember again, this is a revision lesson, so it's concepts we have done in term 1. Um, Here you can pause then and look at the CAPS link. And then I'm going to go down to the resources in the dictionary. I want you to pause here, plan, prepare your resources dictionary again for you as parents to understand certain concepts or terminology a bit better. So let's start then with today's activity. So the daily routine, you're going to ask the questions. So you can pause now. The counting activities, we're going to count again in hundreds. Remember again what I recommend and looking at the 4 different steps using concrete resources, using your representative resources. Then you do your counting rhyme and then you ask a question. All of this to put number in context so learners can understand. I want you to pause and do this. Then with our mental mathematics, um, what we're going to do is we're going to add these numbers. Remember to put the larger number first. You're going to pause. The learner is going to answer it. Please ask it orally and let them also answer it orally. And then you can pause. Welcome back. You can now look at the answers and you can support your child. Let's then look at today's lesson. So we're going to look at the number board 101 to 200. We're going to look at coins and notes. Again, is you can make use of SA Teacher e-store resources, or you can just draw and make your own money. Or we hope at this time you all have a few notes still in your purse. So it doesn't have to be exact like this. I also note that children, if they make this, you could do it as an activity, and they enjoy making their own money, coins, and notes. And then a measuring jug, um, one that's 1 liter, because we're going to do some practical activities. Then just to summarize is that we're going to do some activities where we're going to add and subtract on number lines. Again, is remember number lines you need to draw in front of your child. Then we're going to look at money problems. We're going to need some spoons, cups, and containers to do some measurement activities. So let's then go and look at the lesson. So the lesson is we're going to do addition subtractions with answers up to 99. So what you could do is you can just give them a few sums or number sentences, or you can do the ones on the worksheet. And then we're going to focus on problem solving. So we're going to solve money problems. Here you also can make up some of your own problems using the coins and the notes. For instance, we went shopping, we spent this, how much change did I get? Or make up a variety of number games where you use the coins and the notes. Or simply give them a lot of coins and notes that they made themselves and let them count it. Then we're going to look at the base 10 blocks again, where you're going to say less than or more than using the blocks or using the cards. Then lastly is very practically doing your, where we're going to use cups, spoons, and containers. We're going to look at milliliters. Remember, here they do it physically. Here they can make use of drawings or make drawings of what they have done on the concrete level. Then we're going to look at the worksheet. It covers everything that we've spoke about before. I'm just going to scroll through it. We're covering all concepts here. Remember the base 10 blocks, if they draw it when they make the 10 rod, the 10 can only be represented by a rectangular shape, one shape. It doesn't have to have all the little intervals, but they need to tell you it represents 10. Then we're going to do some milliliter activity. So we just look at these milliliters and we're going to write them from the smallest to the biggest. We're going to paste pictures that we're going to find of cool drink here. We're going to ask how many milliliters, how much can the container hold. Just ask these questions then. Remember, you can do this practically before you're answering the questions. Then we, again, is the problem solving was focusing on doing some practical money problems, giving the child some word problems. Then we're coming to the consolidation. Green faces means we carry on. Orange and red faces means we need to revisit certain concepts, or you need to contact us at SAT.